Hello boys, girls, and others, my name is Master Jigglypuff, and welcome back to another deck profile. Now today we'll be profiling the Buzzwole Lycanroc deck that my buddy, the Terrible Tortero, just went to a league challenge with, and did pretty well with. So, if you guys are hyped, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Now this is pretty much the most meta you can get with the game right now. Buzzwole Lycanroc is just so good, just with pure sheer amount of damage and just spread damage, tech ability, just all kinds of stuff. This is pretty much just flat Buzzwole Lycanroc with a few little things in it. Nothing really major, but yeah, I like this deck a lot. It's super fun to play, and let's just get into the Pokemon I run. So we got 3 Buzzwole GX. He has 190 HP, very cool, is an Ultra Beast. His first attack for 30 for a fighting. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So 30 to the active, 30 to one at the bench. Very cool. Knuckle Impact, 160 damage. This Pokemon can't attack your next turn. So attach a Strong to it, knocks out a Volcanion, knocks out a Bulu. Very awesome. And then Choice Banded, that's 220. No, 210. 210 with a Strong Energy, or 190 with just a Choice Band. Then he has Absorption GX. This deck does 4 damage times the number of each of your remaining prize cards. So if you play this early game, you can do a total of 240, and then 260 with a Strong Energy, 290 with a Choice Band. You don't need that much, but you do a lot of damage with that. Or even late game with 4 prizes to 160, and then Choice Band that to 190, Strong Energy that to 210. Very cool. Sometimes you'll try to link this. You'll play Absorption first and then Knuckle Impact, so you can attack 2 times in a row. Very cool. And then, well, yeah, that's pretty much it for Buzzwole. Super cool Ultra Beast Pokemon. We got 2 Rockruffs here. We got the promo version, 60 HP. I might want to point out that it's the puppy Pokemon. Love that. So it's got Tackle for 10 and Rock Throw for 20. I play this Rockruff mostly because if you start this for some reason and they start a Zora, you can attach a Strong Energy and then Tackle for knockout on the Zora. So take a quick little prize there in the beginning, just for 2 little dogs duking it out. But yeah, 2 Rockruffs, and of course that evolves into 2 Lycanroc GXs. Well, 1 Lycanroc at a time, but you know. So, has 200 HP. Bloodthirsty Eyes. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. So, it's Lysander as an ability. You evolve it, and you switch one of their bench with their active. Bring up whatever you want. It could be a stall tactic, could be a knockout tactic, could be a lot of things. So, very awesome. Love that. And then Claw Slash for fighting into colorless. Strong Energy that, bring that up to 230. If you have 2 Strongs on it for some reason, that's 250. And then Choice Band that to 280. Not bad. And then Dangerous Rogue GX for fighting in the colorless. This deck does 50 damage times. This deck does 50 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So full bench, 250 damage, just straight up. So super cool. Another alternate GX attack instead of your Buzzwoles if you need it. But yeah, 2 Retreat and Weak to Grass. So not bad. It's another option in case you're facing like a Psychic deck or something, or vice versa if you're facing like Bulu or all this weird grass stuff going around now. Buzzwole's another option other than Lycanroc, so pretty cool. And then next up, as a backup attacker, I'm running Zygarde EX. He also has 190 HP, and then Lance Pulse does 20 plus if there's a Stadium card in play. This deck does 20 more damage. So if you attach a Strong Energy to it and has a Stadium in play, you do 20 to 40 with the effect, and then 60 turn 1 just with his first attack. So pretty cool. This is really good for just getting a swift knockout on something. It's also nice, like if you're playing against Wimpod, if they dead drop for some reason, if you get your the next card out, you can bump that up to 70 for the knockout, and of course that next card is Regirock EX. You play this for no other reason than its ability. Regipower. The attacks of your fighting Pokemon, excluding Regirock EX, do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you just bump up all your damage. You just bump up Jet Punch to 40, and then you can bump that up to 60 with a Strong Energy. Knuckle Impact does 170, and then 200 with a Choice Band. Yeah, it just bumps everything up, and it could just make your math a lot easier. So very cool. We play 1 of him. Like I said, 180 HP, Weak to Grass, but 3 retreat cost. We do play 3 Float Stones, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then for draw support Pokemon, we have a 2-2 line of Octillery, because this deck needs to draw. It needs to get those max elixirs, needs to get those strong energies, needs to hit those Lycanrocs when it needs it. But yeah, it does its job well. So yep, that's that. And then of course 2 Tapu Lele's, because you know, Wonder Tag, get a supporter just by playing it down. Very cool. So next up, we've got our supporter lineup. Play 3 Professor Sycamore, 3 Cynthia, 2 N, and 2 Guzma. Now, we don't need as many Guzma, mostly because Lycanroc is literally Guzma, without having to switch your Pokemon, so pretty cool. And then, yeah, you got 2 N. I honestly should play Printing 3, but because you just have like that late game, if you don't have an Octillery or a Rangaroo, you just draw back up to 5 if you end yourself to 2. But just playing 2 for now. And then 3 Cynthia, just awesome. Shuffle your deck, or shuffle your hand, draw 6. And then Sycamore to help you dig through your deck. Discard your hand and draw 7. It's very cool. Alright, then our item cards. We got 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Search your, discard 2 cards from your hand, search your deck for a Pokemon, put it in your hand. Very cool, just pretty much Ultra Balling for a Lysander without using a supporter. Pretty cool. We play 4 Max Elixir, help you energize your Pokemon. Energize your Pokemon, right? Is that the word? Maybe? Maybe? Get the energy on your Pokemon, you know what I was getting at. And then we play 3 Choice Band to boost that damage, like I said before. 3 Float Stone, because a few of our Pokemon have a pretty hefty retreat cost. Slap this on a Lele if you need it, slap it on Octillery, that Regirock. Pretty cool. Really good. You could probably cut it to 2 if you wanted, but that's just what I'm playing. And then 2 Field Blower, because Fury Belts can be a little bit of a problem, especially with the big HP Pokemon like 230. 230 is a little awkward to hit. It's definitely doable, but really weird. And then Garbotoxin, definitely, it doesn't do that much. If you rely a lot on Lycanroc, it could throw you off, but definitely doable. And then we got 1 Rescue Searcher, just to shuffle some stuff back into your deck, or to grab that Lele late game, or anything else you might need. Then we got 1 Pal Pad to shuffle the Guzmas back, shuffle Cynthia, anything you need back into your deck. And then instead of Bridget, because you kind of want to like dig early game, 2 Brooklet Hill. Once during each player's turn, that player may search your deck for a basic water or basic fighting Pokemon, put it onto the bench. So yeah, just slap that Regirock, turn 1, slap down any Pokemon other than Lele onto your bench. So pretty awesome, really cool stadium card. And then 2 copies of Parallel. I watched Andrew Mahone's deck profile of Buzzwole Lycanroc before and saw the 2 Parallel. I'm like, well, I'll try it out, and I love it. So this deck is my list is a little different than his, but definitely did stick with the 2 Parallel Cities. Just super awesome and a lot of matchups. Definitely good to bump our Lele's. Definitely good to just push it, like kind of threaten them, threaten their bench. So yeah, pretty cool. And then our energy count is 4 strong energies, bump the camera, and then 4, 8, 9 energies. Mostly, you just want to hit those max elixirs. And Turbo Torterra said I think he only missed 1 or 2 out of 5 matches, so that's pretty good to hear. Glad to see this deck worked out for him well. Buzzwole is definitely one of the best cards and decks in format. Definitely with Lycanroc, with Garbodor. It's just super strong. So that's always good. He's still pretty expensive, but yeah, definitely worth it if you can get your hands on him. So if you guys like today's deck profile, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more deck profiles, and also some Pokemon openings, vlogs, live streams. Like I said, check us out on Twitch down below, twitch.tv/MasterJig. Super close to getting partnered with them, so that'll be really cool. Looking forward to that in the future. Check us out. We do a lot of versus battles, the versus ladder, opening some packs online too. And yeah, that much said, have a good one, guys.